Dr. Adam Weishaupt was born on February 6, 1748 in Ingolstadt in a city in Bayern, or Bavaria, Germany. This interesting character was the son of a rabbi and converted to Catholicism after his father's death. After studying French philosophers such as Voltaire, he supposedly learned the teachings of Satanism in the French royal court. World-famous central banker Mayer Amschel Rothschild of the Rothschild dynasty chose Weishaupt to create the Coven of Golden Dawn, which to this day is Rothschild's private coven. Amschel Rothschild, for those who are unaware, instigated the American Revolution, America's supposed liberation from Britain. Rothschild instructed Weishaupt to create the ancient illuminated seers of Bavaria. This is better known as the Order of the Illuminati. The name in Luciferian teachings means the bearer of the light, the illuminated, or the enlightened one.
Ahora veremos la historia de la sociedad secreta Illuminati a la luz de la verdad. En 1570, la Inquisición se estableció en la localidad de Llerena, España. La Inquisición buscaba castigar a una sociedad llamada los Alumbrados. Los Alumbrados estaban en contra de la oración, el ayuno y la Biblia, por lo que la Inquisición comenzó a perseguir esta sociedad herética. Ignacio de Loyola, fundador de la Compañía de Jesús, fue arrestado por la Inquisición. Se le acusaba de formar parte de la secta de los Alumbrados. También se le acusaba de realizar levitación, hipnosis, regresiones y otras prácticas ocultistas. A estas prácticas después le llamaron ejercicios espirituales. Teresa de Jesús, conocida también como Teresa de Ávila, fue sospechosa de formar parte de los Alumbrados, al igual que Juan de Vergara y el cardenal Cisneros. Loyola se defendió ante la Inquisición diciendo que nunca tuvo contacto con los Alumbrados y llegó a un acuerdo con el Papa Pablo III. El acuerdo era el siguiente: Ignacio de Loyola fundaría una organización católica que destruiría el cristianismo y ayudaría a que todas las personas se arrodillaran ante el Papa católico. A cambio, el Papa debería proteger esta sociedad, la Orden Jesuita. Esta secta de los Alumbrados se convirtió después en la Orden Illuminati. Este es el símbolo de los Illuminati. Este símbolo también está presente dentro de la institución católica.
Dice Norberto Rivera, dijo: el Dios que adoramos todos es el mismo. Eso no es ni más ni menos que un sistema infiltrado con el espíritu del anticristo.
Este símbolo es conocido como el Ojo de Dios, pero pocos saben que este Dios es el dios Horus, un dios egipcio. La religión católica está más relacionada con la religión egipcia de lo que crees.
In 1780, Baron Franz Friedrich Knigge was recruited. He was the most instrumental person in the marriage of the Masons and the Illuminati. This allowed the Illuminati to expand rapidly with the use of Masonic lodges. On August 29, 1781, Congress of Wilhelmsbad declared the alliance official. Those in attendance were put under oath, never to reveal what took place in that meeting.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order.
El término que hay bajo el ojo que todo lo ve se traduce como un nuevo orden de los siglos que encaja con la creencia de los padres fundadores de que construían un modelo para el resto del mundo.
We have a real chance at this new world order.
Washington. In the last century, they decided they didn't have a decent statue of George, so instead of getting an American to produce one, they ordered it from Italy, from Florence. And when it arrived on the dockside, people were staggered, because here was George, the first president of the United States, depicted naked from the waist up with this cloth over his Bill Clinton's, and then pointing up one arm, pointing down the other. What's going on? Unless you realize where these people are coming from, it's inexplicable. Well, if you just hold that in your mind, arm up, arm down, naked from the waist up, and then Bill Clinton's covered in a piece of cloth, well, this is where it's coming from. This is the ancient depiction of the compilation of the negative force symbol that the Templars worshipped, or the high-level Templars worshipped anyway, called Baphomet. And this is why that they depicted George Washington in that way.
He said the supposed spirits of the dead that you're talking with are demon spirits. You're fallen angels. You're beautiful beings.
Just set it out, just like
that. Oh
yeah.
Because we've been told, the high priest of our society, secret society, has been told that the master has very special plans for you too.
Now, what did he mean by the master?
Satan. And we were interested to hear more about it. And he told us, he says, look, we worship spirits. We worship Lucifer, Lucifer and all his angels. They're just as beautiful as they did before they were cast out of heaven. He says there was a misunderstanding in the whole thing. He says among the inhabitants of the galaxies. And he says our master was misunderstood. And God did not bear with him like he does with people that make mistakes today. So we're in a warfare, good against evil. And we happen to be the evil ones, but we're not that bad. He says, I look at this business between the forces of good and evil. He says, you believe in one person believes in God, and everyone believes in Lucifer. It's like politics.
So the great controversy is real. And you heard someone talk about it that's on the other side.
Y eso también enviaba otro importante mensaje, que era que el nuevo orden no iba a basarse en la religión para gobernar los asuntos del mundo como en la antigüedad. Este nuevo orden se basaría en la razón y el método científico.
En ese momento tuvo su inicio las ciencias ocultas. La astrología es una de ellas.